Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be sharing a couple of, I guess you could say, tips and tricks that I have for you guys regarding hair and that stuff. But sorry about the lighting, guys. It's kind of like, you know, gloomy outside and my camera only focuses when I get close, so I'll just show you guys my hair. I have a tutorial that I just recorded for this, but yeah, I just wanted to show you guys my hair and apologize for the lighting. But anyway, I continuously get like a lot of questions regarding how I get my twist outs with so much volume, and also how to avoid frizz. Now, I did upload a video on how I do my frizz-free twist outs, but I guess I could share some more talking points as far as some of the things I do and things that I use to help my hair, you know, stay frizz-free and get that big fro that you guys seem to love. But basically it's pretty simple. I don't do anything that's too crazy. The main thing that you guys want to know about is the hair with the frizz. Now, one of the tips that I use to avoid, you know, having my twist outs frizzy or my hair frizzy is basically to make sure that when you do style your hair, prepare for twisting, you detangle your hair first. Now, the main issue that comes with frizz is when your hair is in a tangled or matted state, and when it's dry, you tend to, like, you know, mess around and manipulate with it to get the tangles out. And what that does is it actually, well, for one, it messes up the curls that your hair did dry in. And when you're trying to take apart the tangles and unmat it, that's when you get all that frizz and all that other stuff. So that's mainly the part that comes with frizz. Now, the main tool of choice that I like to use when I'm preparing my hair for my, you know, like my twist outs or things like that, I like to detangle with a comb, and this is a wide tooth comb. As you guys can see, you're familiar with. I'm just gonna stay close because it seems like the lighting's better. But basically what I do is when I wash my hair, I'll detangle in the shower, and then after I, you know, put my hair in the sections of it being detangled, when it's time for me to twist, I take one, unravel one, you know, section by section, and then I'll further detangle from there. And what I'll do is I'll continuously, what I'll do is I'll actually continue to, like, you know, keep my hair wet. Like, I'll spritz it with water to make sure that, you know, it's still wet and it's saturated with the, you know, water, so that it's not being, you know, it doesn't dry, or it's not going to be, when I'm twisting, it's already dry and frizzy. So that's one thing that I do. And then, of course, like, you know, things that do help is, you know, your favorite products or curling cream. You guys know my favorite curling cream is the Cantu, hopefully you guys can see it, the Cantu Shea Butter Curling Cream, the leave-in hair repair. This is mainly what I use for the majority of my twist outs and things like that. And it does help to have your hair, one, saturated with water, and then two, you want to make sure that you have this, you know, an ample supply of this on your hair as well, because that's basically what's going to give your, the moisture is going to help your hair set in the style, but then the curling cream is actually going to promote the, you know, the shininess or the bounciness of the volume that you may want in your style. So those are the two things that really help detangling, well, three actually. Detangling your hair, make sure that there's no tangles and knots or anything like that. Making sure that your hair is saturated with water. And then, of course, your favorite styling products. So those are the three things that I use when I'm twisting my hair to make sure that it's not frizzy. Another tool of choice that you can decide to use, it's up to you. I also like to use my, it's stuck on this one. I like to use my Demon brush as well, which has hair in it. And this is mainly what I use when I want to do a really defined, you know, curly twist out. And I do have a video on that, so I'll leave that in the bottom box if you guys want to see that. But yeah, this is another tool of choice that you can use to detangle your hair as well, if you would like to get that, you know, frizz-free kind of look. Now, the second part that comes with the avoidance of the frizz-free would be the ultimate takedown of your hair the next day when it's dry. And I tell you guys all the time, your best friend will be an essential oil to use, or any type of oil that you use. You can use coconut oil, you can use almond oil, olive oil, what else do they have? Almond oil, like any type of oil that you specifically like to use on your hair, you could definitely use that. And the oil of choice that I like to use, I told you guys I love coconut oil. That's what I started with. I have a coconut oil and jojoba oil mixture, and this is mainly what I use in my hair. And the main thing with oil is it not only promotes shine on your hair when, you know, you put it on your hair. Like, as you guys can see, my hair is pretty shiny. Like, I took it down from a flat twist, and I of course apply this to my fingers. This is going to be your best for me because, like I said, it promotes shine in your hair. And then when you're actually taking your hair down, since your fingers fingers or your hands will be nice and slick. The oil's gonna continue to, you know, be placed on your hair, and then when you take it down, there's not going to be any friction because your fingertips will be slick. So, you know, you don't have to worry about it being frizzy or anything like that. So this is the key. Like, along with the step that I told you, the next day when your hair is drying, this is part 2 to, you know, making sure that your hair comes out frizz free and bouncy and curly and all of that stuff. Now, the second question that I continuously get a lot or frequently get asked is, how do I get so much volume to my hair? And basically, I don't think it has to do with any type of specific style. Like, I recently started doing flat twists since I had more length to my hair now, and I see that it does help as far as like the volume. But in the stages when my hair was a little bit you know, shorter than what its current state is, I was always doing twist outs. You guys know, like, I'm known for just doing straight twist outs. And I still was able to achieve my volume even if, you know, like, my hair was longer, because somebody did ask, you know, is it because your hair has grown out? Well, no, that's not, you know, that has nothing to do with it. Like, you could still get your hair to be big and volumized even if your hair is shorter. So please don't think that you know, you gotta wait until your hair grows out. Now, the main things that I use to get the volume in my hair is basically hair picks. Like, honestly, that's it. Like, this is the secret that you guys you know, been wanting to know. It's just hair picks. And I say that the hair picks is the biggest thing, because like, you could use a regular pick, you could use like a wide tooth comb, things like that, but it's not really going to get the area that you want to get your hair full. Now, the main portion of like the, you know, steps that come with the, taking a twist out down is, of course, you unravel your twists. And then, of course, if you're into that, you have to separate them one by one. That's one way that you could get your hair to be bigger, because when you separate the sections, for instance, like, I guess I could use a section, like, as you guys can see, this section of hair is basically, you know, is twisted in that, it's locked in that little section of hair from when I flat twisted it. Now, basically, when you separate your hair, I don't even have any oils in my hands, not even paying attention to my rules. When you, you know, separate your hair, that's when you see more of your hair being distributed around your scalp. And just from me moving it around from where it looks like this and putting it right there, it looks like my hair is fuller. So that's really the key. Separating your twists, of course, it takes more time, but I mean, if you really want that nice, you know, big volumized type of style, that's one of the main things that you guys can do to, you know, get that really volumized big look that you want to get. The second thing, like I said, you do is your best friends, these picks. Now, I love picks because they mainly give your hair a lot of life, but the misconception that a lot of, you know, my subbies have, or, you know, those of you that are inquiring, you pull the pick, you put it in your hair and then you continuously pick it out your hair, and that is what leads to frizz. When you're using picks and you want to get the volume in your hair, all you want to do is basically put it in the roots of your hair and fluff up like that. As you guys can see, my hair has already been, you know, fluffed up to a higher you know, height, but I want it to be a little bit further down. That's all you basically have to do. You just put the picks in the roots of your hair and you just lift like so, and that is what gives you the volume, or that's what gives me the volume in my hair. So that's basically, honestly, that's all that I do. That's how I get my frizz-free twist outs, and that's how I get the volume in my hair. Best friends would be oil, picks, and of course detangling. The products, to me, I feel like products, you know, they say a lot of things, like they'll promote volume and they'll promote all this anti-frizz stuff, but honestly, it's really how you decide to take care of your hair. Like, you use the best products, but if the technique that you're using to achieve your style isn't the best, you're not going to get the, you know, that result that you want, regardless of what the product says. So it's really what you do and the different techniques that you do on your hair. And yeah, that's basically what I do with my hair, guys. So, you know, to answer all your questions, that's exactly the techniques and the tips and tricks that I use so that I can get frizz-free hair and big and voluminous hair. And all you would do, like I said, is just continue to do that around your hair with a pick, and that's it. If you guys want me to do a tutorial on something like that, I guess, you know, by the amount of thumbs up or comments, I'll, you know, decide to do it for you, because it's very simple, you guys. It's so simple, it's so easy to do. But if you guys want to see a tutorial on it rather than have the verbal portion, I'll definitely do that. It's not a problem. So guys, I think that's basically it. The sun definitely is setting and I do have to run to work. So yeah, show you guys my hair one more time. Like I said, I will have a tutorial on this hairstyle, very simple as well, cute protective style, and it keeps your hair warm for these crazy months of the winter. But yeah, that's basically it, guys. So if you have any more questions, comments, whatever, please leave them down below. I hope I did answer, you know, all of the questions that you guys have and all of that. So I will see you in my next video, guys. Bye.